What's up, everybody? So today I'm gonna do a video on an exhaust system for my bike. I went and got a Yoshimura RS3, just a personal preference, nothing, one exhaust from another, all the same to me. One question that I keep getting asked for everyone about bikes, because they know I like bikes, they know I work on bikes, I've been riding bikes for 20 years. Exhausts are all the same, especially on a bike like mine, the GSXRs. This is a factory head pipe, so you can get a bolt-on or a slip-on. What's that mean? A bolt-on, literally, bolt-on. It's got 4 bolts, and that's all it is. The slip-on is, this gets cut off right here, and it slides down. You put a clamp. Now you have a slip-on exhaust. For my bike, it's still all factory except for this silencer that's on there. It came with the bike when I bought it. This is a used bike for me, so I'm gonna fix it my way. Another question is, are mufflers different? Yes, they are, but they all go the same. As you can see here, on my RS3 is an oval. Next to it is a TRS. It's more of a diamond shaped one, if you will. But they both fit the same bike, so if you see, they both bolt on exactly the same way. They're both a 4-bolt pattern for the Suzukis from 01 to 04 for this particular model. So they come in carbon fiber, titanium, stainless. I personally like the carbon fiber because everything on my bike is going carbon fiber. I also have the black windshield. It's just going to blend in a lot nicer. I don't like big chrome flashy things on a bike like this. If it was a blue and white bike, that'd look cool with a stainless pipe. But it's not. So, we're going to be installing this. What you're going to need, 2 12mm wrenches. That's it for the complete install. When you buy the muffler, it's going to come with the actual silencer, a low noise baffle or insert as they call it, the mounting hardware. It comes with 4 screws for the muffler to the bike. It comes with the exhaust clamp and the rubber hanger. You do have to put this together. It is kind of a pain. It takes about 15 minutes. You just got to work it on there. Also, it has a film on it. Make sure you take that film off before you put it on your bike. If it gets hot, it'll stay on there and it'll just look horrible. For the bike itself, you remove the 4 bolts from the front and 1 bolt and 1 nut here on the hanger, and that one goes in its place. Alright, I'm not going to go ahead and film everything because I doubt you guys want to see that. Everyone knows how to take off a bolt. So I'm going to do that and we'll get back to it. Alright, so I got the muffler out of the way. When you're doing this at home, these things have a gasket in there. Make sure you take the old one off and put the new one on, because when the muffler goes on and seats inside, it's going to create a seal right here, so no sound or little you'll see like black soot coming from the exhaust from like a leak. Make sure those are all evenly tight and everything too. You don't want to over tighten one side first. Just put them in there loose, hang the top one up here, same thing, do it loose. When those are all nice and tight, then go ahead and tighten the top one. Now if you look at the difference in the 2 mufflers, this one was a D&D. Look at the size difference. That's why I'm changing it. It's very skinny, it's very loud. Same thing, 4-bolt pattern, full bolt pattern. The only thing I didn't like about this exhaust, and it's nothing to do with the company, it's a great company. The exhaust is probably 10 years old and held up great to the elements. But it sounds like a Honda car going down the road. You know, like that whole rattle can noise that those things make when they sound like they're doing 100 miles an hour, but they're doing like 20. It makes that noise, but that's more of a race exhaust. That's real skinny. It's meant to do that, and I don't particularly care for that. I like a nice deep rumble, and you can see the size difference. It fits the bike better. And again, this is a personal preference for me. That's just what I'm doing. I grew up with GSXRs, and they all had Yoshimuras. Yoshimura to me was meant to be for on a GSXR. So let's go ahead and get the gasket, install it, put it on the bike, and we'll give it a start up. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so I got the muffler installed now. Now, a lot of people think you can just bolt these things on and go. You can't. The hangers have to go a certain way. And if you look on my particular model for the RS3, it goes behind it on the back side of the exhaust hanger. There's actually a gap that's supposed to be like that. That's actually supposed to be part of the flange on the hanger. And what it does is if you look down, you see how the bracket has that little curved part? It separates it. So it's supposed to be like that. Don't think it's wrong. They do these things on purpose and for certain reasons. That's one of them. Now, also, I know you guys are all excited to put your new muffler on and everything looks cool. Anytime you're working with exhausts, chrome, anything that gets hot, anything you have oil on it, just take a quick second with a clean rag and wipe it down. That's all it takes. Because now you're not going to burn oil onto it. And carbon fiber, these gel coats they have on there, it picks up every stain the first time they fire up. And it's going to smoke, it's going to smell. That's the packing. It's natural for that to happen the first couple times you put it on. Or fire it up, I should say. So, and don't over torque these bolts. They're a 12mm bolt. You shouldn't go more than 20 to 25 foot-pounds of torque on that thing. It's not holding the motor together. It's just holding aluminum. And aluminum, if you tighten it down too much, you're going to pull those threads right out. So for most guys out there that are kind of savvy with tools and do things themselves, once you feel it getting tight, just go a little past it and stop. Don't overdo it because you're going to break those things. And these things aren't cheap, man. This one was almost 500 bucks. So I'd be careful when you're doing this stuff. So now that we're all set, we're all done. Let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. See, now that's what I was going for, that low rumble, that nice deep tone. All right, so the muffler's on, sounds good, no leaks. And that's it, man. 4 bolts, technically 5 bolts with a nut, and you're done. Exhaust is on, sounds good. Now it's time to go have fun this weekend. Let's go for a ride. All right, that's it, guys. See you later.